it really is that the whole program of God for the creation would ultimately be thwarted. And in that sense, God's covenant and God's oath would be undone, and God would be proven unfaithful or unable to fulfill his oath to Abraham, to Israel, to David.
Think that's a perfect segue into number four, Kit. You talk about the idea too that it is much more than this transactional redemption from sin to it actually has cosmic implications. And so I think that's kind of where a lot of our listeners and viewers are thinking, well, then what is the significance of this third and ultimate crowning test as well? Why does the third temptation carry a climactic and maybe even a better word, Kit, maybe more of like an apex tone or emphasis to it? And then how does it connect to humanity's original calling, taking us back to the garden to exercise faithful dominion as God's image Lord?
Right. Well, and again, there's a lot in that. Just kind of by way of introduction, Matthew records this particular test as the third of the three. Luke has it in the middle. And so I think the Gospels are indicating to us that the order doesn't so much matter.
Gotcha.
Together, they contribute to the whole kind of communication of who Jesus is, what he's undergoing, why this is important, what are the implications of this. But I think this is climactic, not just because Matthew puts it third, but climactic because this is where ultimately this testing comes into sharp focus in terms of what is really being gotten at here and what will be the consequences of failure and ultimately what is the goal in Jesus' own triumph in this. And as the question asks, this takes us really all the way back to the creation account. And just as Jesus is taking up Israel's life and lot so that he can restore Israel in himself, once again, that's ultimately for the sake of restoring the whole human race.